Hello everyone, welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. This is Denise. I am on my way to
In about 1.5 miles, take a slight right turn.
I'm about to go roller skating. I'm on my way to go roller skating on a Wednesday night. They have this really nice intermediate skate session. I think it's all levels in the skate levels are in this particular rink on Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'll get there a little late. But I wanted to do this talk and ride. My best friend and I, we were talking about relationships and how they fall apart, how they can stay together. And one of the reasons that I believe, and she concurred, she has been married before. She's divorced many years now. And we both concurred that it's relationships fall apart, whether it's marriage or mated, because the two people are not committed to the relationship and to their partners. They're not committed. So what does that mean? What does that look like? It looks like you put your partner's feelings into consideration or ahead of your own. Simple. You put your partner's feelings, or I got all of this out right here. You put your partner's feelings ahead of your own. And your partner, and easier said than done, because we're ego driven. So easier said than done, but you put your partner's feelings ahead of your own. What's important to your partner is important to you, and vice versa. What's important to you is important to your partner. So what does that look like? I mean, there's so many examples, small and large. Like, you want to go to a particular movie, he wants to go to a different one. You compromise. You can say, well, babe, last time we saw what you wanted to see, so I think it's my turn. And he will say, okay, vice versa. He'll say, you know what, babe, remember we saw that romantic comedy that I fell asleep on? It's my turn to pick. And you're like, oh yeah, that's right, true. Easy peasy, right? So let's do something a little bit more, complicated. Your partner, your husband or your, mated partner has a long time, or maybe not even long time, like a two-year friendship, 3-year friendship with someone of the opposite sex. And you know that she or he really likes...
At the next stop sign, take a slight right turn.
Really likes your partner. And you've seen it in action. So you have observed his or her behavior, and you say, this friendship, it doesn't feel good to me. I think she really likes you, or I think he really likes you. I don't feel comfortable with it. Now it gets...
At the stop sign, take a slight right turn.
Right? It gets a little bit more complicated. So you have to check yourself. Whoever has a problem with the opposite sex friend, you have to check yourself to say, am I being jealous for no reason? Or do I have a reason? Now,
in 3.5 miles, turn right onto Cascade Road Southwest.
You've already checked the behavior of the opposite sex friend, and you can tell that he likes your woman or she likes your man. Most people, man or woman, would get a little bit touchy about their friendship with the opposite sex person, because the first thing is their ego. She's trying to control me. He is trying to control me. She doesn't trust me. He doesn't trust me. All of that may be true. All of that may be true. But you know deep down that your opposite sex friend like you more than what she letting on, or you know. Don't be trying to be slick. You know that opposite sex friend likes you, and if all you had to do was make it known that you like her too or you like him too, y'all be rolling around in the hay. But somebody is keeping it under wraps, right? Somebody is keeping it under wraps. So this is where what I just said earlier comes into play about putting your partner's feelings ahead of your own. Because when you're in a committed relationship, if your opposite sex friend is a problem for your mate, your husband, your wife, it's a problem for the relationship. It's a problem for the relationship. And this is where this comes into play. If my partner has a problem with my opposite sex friend, then I have to take their feelings into consideration. And you know when you're being controlled, and you know when your partner has a legitimate reason to be concerned. The problem is, do you want to be honest with yourself and with your partner? The problem is, do you want to be honest with yourself and or with your partner and concede, yeah, this is not going to work out because this is going to be a problem? So let me know your thoughts. And so my best friend and I, let me know your thoughts on what I just said. And so my best friend and I, we're like agreeing. She's, like I said, she was married before many years ago. I've never been married, and I'm child free. She has one son. And we both agreed that if you don't put your partner's needs first, your partner's feelings first, you're going to end up in divorce court, or if you stay, you're going to have an unhappy relationship. That's it. You're going to have an unhappy relationship. And at this doggone age, this very old age of wisdom, I want to be happy. So it's important that I marry someone who puts my needs first, puts my feelings first, puts my needs and my feelings first ahead of his own, and I do the same for him. If you agree with what I said and you've been married before or long-term mated, let me know in the description in the comments if you feel the same way. If you feel the same way. The problem is our ego gets in the way. The problem is our ego gets in the way. Men and women. And, we can say that men have a bigger ego than women, but today, many women acting like men and doing the work and having the responsibility of men, being the father and the mother, and having positions, high positions in male-dominant fields. And
save 4 minutes via Martin Luther King Jr. Drive Southwest.